bali kutwala isaife mu kibuga Idinda balukendeza tuva kwetoloola distance nkani banvu obande lino yatwize kuti tulingirire ku njira ate twizaayo mu bitundu ebyebugembe. Kansabe kamera pasoni wange akuweka ekiri ekuva emabega eno naali kuwerekera baba wa Busoga. Abantu abo zira kyamaani kyosobola akola okubalobera okuwerekera baba wa Busoga William Gabula Nadiope. Look at that love. Look at that love. And the good thing, they are all youth. This is a testimony that the kingdom has a bright future ahead. That these are the people who will sit in, who will be there and defend the kingdom wherever it is needed. They will contribute to the growth of this kingdom, both physically, economically. They will supplement the efforts of the Kyabazinga in as far as keeping this royal king of Busoga and the queen now into a good shape and support them wherever there is need in a matter or one or two. So we will keep moving under this arrangement. We will keep on giving you different views of what is happening here in Jinja City. It is a public holiday, of course. For those who have followed all these proceedings, I want to confirm to you that indeed you have gotten the best, as we have been telling you that this is going to be the event of the century. And in Uganda, this is the event we will all live to remember, that it happened when we were alive. Some of us were part and parcel to it. And we are writing the history of Busoga with all that on your screens. People are still moving in huge numbers. Police is trying to control the huge numbers of people. But we want to tell you that these people will escort us exactly up to the palace. Borders are in there. People are running. People are walking. People are moving. The young and the old, they are all saying, we can't stay behind and miss these moments. It signifies the significance and the need to strengthen our cultural institutions. If there is any region or any cultural institute which doesn't, as of today, realize the potential it is holding, then they need to go on the drawing board table and clear the few gaps in their arrangement and ensure that they build a kingdom which the subjects like these ones of Busoga will be proud of, because there is nothing big about this event other than the wedding, but it shows how the people have much hope and belief in the kingdom. They are there, they are ready to support in any way the kingdom needs them. Security, we shall have to say thank you, because we want to pray that at the end of the day, these thousands of people will also go back safe and they have a story to tell, especially to those of their close friends and relatives who chose to watch these events via UBC and Star TV and probably on all our radio stations. And I think this discussion and this talk will not only go on for today or tomorrow. It is a story which will be told by these younger children. Listen in there. Awo nno kati twolekera ekitebe eky'obwa Kyabazinga bwa Busoga wano e Bugembe. Naye tunuulira omuntu ava wansi eri. Amazima tetumanyi kinaabeera ku lubiri, naye bano abantu bamaliridde bajja kuwerekera taata wa Busoga ne maama wa Busoga okumutuusa yonna gy'alaga. Ensi n'ensi eweddeyo eya Busoga ne bannayuganda ab'enjawulo abagaliza ekitundu kino ekya Busoga okusingira ddala obwa Kyabazinga emirembe. Abantu bakyadduka okuva gye bali, nkakasa mu kibuga Jjinja olw'okuba tetutuuseeyo n'abaayo balabika baatandise dda okutwegattako. Oba oliawo be babakwatiridde emabega eyo kubanga bano abantu baasusse obungi. Naye kino kyonna twagala okwebaza gavumenti ya NRM olw'okuba nti yakkiriza okomawo ebintu nga bino oba obufuzi obw'ensikirano, kubanga yajengerera wala nti ddala bino bye bisanyusa abantu mu bitundu eyo gye buva. Mwalaba ekyali e Kasese ennaku ezo Omusinga bwe yali addayo, mulaba ekibeera mu bitundu bya Buganda. Baba wa Buganda Ssaabasajja Kabaka Ronald Mwenda Mutebi owookubiri bw'aba atambulamu, bwe guno omutima gwennyini eri ewaffe e Kampala gwe bagamba nti ogwa Buganda ogutafa. N'Abasoga basazeewo baakoba nti twidde abalagira ku bwereere, anti buliddo ne buliddo mukoba nti ife oba oliawo titwendeza bwa Kyabazinga bwaife birungi. Aye bakulagire ku nti mu motoka awo oyo ni Katwikiro wa Busoga gw'oliibona Dr. Joseph Muvawala enkakasa nti yeena Eisanu limwidwire kuba kyaliibona takibonangaku. Mwabwe ina obwire bwe twabaire twogeraku naye yatukobye nti yeena aidda kukyama wansi afune kalaamu n'olupapula awandiika ebyafaayo bino abite. Kyabazinga wuuyo ali mu motoka awo mu maiso, ali kubita wano e Bugembe, ali kujja, ali kugolola. Wuuyo agiire baba wa Busoga, ali ni mama gwe tuyinza buti okuba nti wana ku diido ntono ntono ntoneedo oba saawa busaawa ntono. Wow, they are just having a discussion here, and the Queen and the King are waving to the subjects, and probably you can feel what they are feeling. It is to see their young boys and girls, as they are, trying to sing for them. trying to show this happiness that indeed they are to celebrate the life and times of their leader rather, the king of Busoga. Security is also doing its job, and in a very fair way. We want to acknowledge that there have so far not been any serious incidents reported over this procession, but security is trying to only do the guiding part of it so that everyone gets a comfortable way of view of this procession. Now we are heading to the Genge Palace. That is the road which was connecting to the church, but now this is the Katukiro of Busoga, Dr. Joseph Muvawala. Very excited, very happy about this particular incident because it has happened under his watch as the Prime Minister of this kingdom. A kingdom which is lagging behind in so many things. But good news is the kingdom is rich. So many tourist attractions within Busoga. Then with this young population, I want to tell you, you can count on them. That indeed, if you organize them, show them the better strategy, give them the better and good qualities and skills, equip them with whatever is needed. These people within just a few years, they can transform Busoga to yet another thing which many will come to celebrate. And we have no hesitation that government and the Kyabazinga Busoga are working towards that to ensure that they uplift the well-beings of the communities of Abasoga. Butini banaife twenda kubebaza ino timubaire nifo okuva tatandise emikolo dino ne mu biseera ebyo tubaire tubatusaka amawulire mubaire mutubona bulungi era mwasiima bangi bwe tubise wano mu idinda babaire batuwa ekigalo nti abannaife mwebale ino era ffena twenda kubakuba nti emikolo ni gino gyene gye tuyidde nga tubategeeza kuva ku nkye we tutandiikire twaba ku kyaki twaleeta maama twaleeta baaba twabalaga nga bali kubagayita era obubaka obwa ali kwebembera ekkanisa ya Uganda wano enkulu mu Uganda kitaife omulabirizi oba saabalabirizi Steven Samuel Kazimba Mugalu mubuulire asabye baba n'abo benna bona abali muyambaku mu kwebembera Obusoga nti bafube ino kubona nti obulala obwoleseibwa mu ngeri oti neeno kuba kino kyoli kubona kyeraga lwatu nti Obusoga bukuŋŋaine Obusoga buyidye okuba walala so saabalabirizi w'ekkanisa ya Uganda asabye baba ni maama buti n'abakulembeze abalala ng'abakatwikiro bafuba okubona nti wekiba kisobozese Obusoga okuyira walala mu mbeera oti neeno bongera okutambulira walala babone nti n'ebyenkulaakulana ebyokusomesa abaana okwidandaba abantu n'obakubiriza nti babe bayondo baba emabega kaawayidye ng'atutegeeza nti ali kwenda kwebembera Obusoga amaka agasinga obungi ebitundu 8 ku buli 100 nga balina emmere gye basobola okuliisa abaana kuba bw'olingirira emyaka gy'abavubuka abali wano gikuwa ekyokusomooza n'okwega kinene nti bw'otateekateekera ekitundu kino mu biseera oti ni bino mu maiso eyo bano bayinza okufuuka ekizibu eri ti kitundu kino ekya Busoga kyonka wabula n'eiwanga Uganda oba oliawo n'ebitundu ebitutwetooloire muli kubona gavumenti ya NRM eri kulwana ino okubona nti etereza emirembe mu kitundu ekya DRC n'amawanga gona agatutwetooloire wano tilwakuba nti abaayo tibasobola aye bayinza okuba nti mu ngeri emu oba ndala baagayaala okubona nti abavubuka mu biseera ebyo bye baali balina okubalambika n'okubateekateeka tibaakola gwayibwe n'olw'ensonga eyo n'ekintu okuba nga kyajja kyayonooneka kuba nze niiwe tuddi nti abavubuka bano babulabe inno eri ensi yonna. The world is living as a global country or home, but if you don't reorganize this younger generation, I want to give you a benefit of doubt that in the nearby future, count it on me, you will come to realize that the truth was we never played our role as leaders. So This gives a very, very good insight and a beginning point to the leaders who are watching us today via UBC and our sister agencies and even listening to us, that we need to plan for this youth because they are determined. If they decide to do anything, they can do it. Let me give you an example. Security have tried to block them since morning, but they have overpowered them. I mean, they are determined to rise up and be counted on whatever cause they want to stand on. So, our leaders, this is a responsibility to you. Come in at a very early stage and give your guidance, a good one, and redirect this youth. Because at the end of the day, ask yourself, when they leave this procession, where are most of them heading? They are the ones moving around the streets of Jinja, Bugiri, Iganga, Mayuge, Kamuli, Namutumba, like Kaliro. Mention them. They are the youth who are jobless after here. So, the commitment they have is they have someone they believe in. If you empower this someone they believe in, someone whom if he speaks or she, they will listen, then you need to work closely with that person to ensure that he or she can tame them and guide them on what to do. So, this is our journey to remind you we're heading to Igenge Palace, where the Queen and the King, who are just a few meters away from us, we are just moving behind them. And they're going to be hosting their guests reception after a very wonderful and short, probably. We started late the wedding, but it was on time. It is a service which lasted for almost only 2.5 hours. And here we are. As security had told us yesterday that at the reception we expect to be there up to 8 and we call it off. Then we allow people to leave to where they came from and they also go rest, because I believe it has not only been a tedious day for us, the media, but look at the security. They have moved, they have ran, they have, they've done everything to ensure that maximum security. We all know a few weeks ago when the country was gearing up for the Nyege Nyege festival, which was also in the eastern parts of the country. These are some of the events the UK and American government issued a red flag that we were likely to be attacked as a country in that line of counter-terrorism. So the security needs a thumb, to give them a thumb that indeed, as of today, Nyege Nyege went on successfully without any serious interruption. There was no security threat. Not only that they were not there, but our security agencies worked night and day to contain the situation. And they gave us a very peaceful event. And from there, we had to come and be part of this procession. And the events as of today, they're still peaceful, they're still successful. This is the Catholic hero Joseph Muvawala, the man who will write the history. We shall get an interaction with him, assuring us that he Uyo Joseph Muvawala twabadde naye obudde obw'ekiro n'atukakasa nti enteekateeka zijja kgenda mu maaso nga bwe baateeseteese, era wuuyo abadde awaga agamba nti kyawedde dda mu njogera y'ennaku zino. Kati nno naffe twabawadde obweyamu nti tujja kukola ogwaffe, era nkakasa munaasonyiwa amaloboozi we ganaaba gatataaganyiziddwamu kaawo, kubanga amazima olunaku terubadde lwangu. Naye guno gwe gwaffe gwe twasaba nga tweyagalidde, tewajja kuba nsonga lwaki tufuna ate ekyokwekwasa nti oba oliawo ate gwe omulabi gwe twakakasizza n'abadde n'ekinyegenyege ekijja ejinja oba ebugembe n'asigala ewaka ate ng'atwesize olwono tutandika okugamba nti ate ffenaffe tutuuse ne tukivaamu. Abantu bano nkakasa sinamanya wa we bagenda kukoma, naye mu mbeera eno kirabika bajja kutuuka mu lubiri. Mu mbeera eno kirabika bajja kuyingira olubiri, naye ate bannange olubiri lwabwe, olubiri lwa Kyabazinga bwa Busoga, waliwo ekibangirizaawo kyendowooza nti mu maaso awo Kyabazinga wuuyo awete koona ayitereera buti butereevu mu lugendo olumutwala mu lubiri. Amazima gali nti kino olubiri luno lwali lwasembo kirabako mu myaka nga 6 egiyise, kati kizzeemu okubaawo mu mwaka guno 2023. Eno nno ebyokwerinda kati binywevu. Waliwo ab'ebitongole nga poliisi n'ekitongole ekiri ekyejja erikuuma omukulembeze w'eggwanga ne First Family bayite aba SFC. Twategeezeddwa dda nti omuwabuzi wa pulezidenti ku nsonga ez'enkizo Munamagye General Muhoozi Kainerugaba era chairman wa MK Movement General Muhoozi Kainerugaba y'omu kubasuubira okujja okutwegattako ku nteekateeka eno. Tunuulira Kyabazinga gy'asinziira okulamula Obusoga wano wakeera ku makya n'alaba byonna ebiva oba ebifa mu kitundu kino ekya Busoga. Ekyo nno kye kibuga Jjinja era ffe twavuddeeyo okubanga tutuuse wano. Tunuulira akaalo amatendo baŋŋambye nti awo okusingira ddala Bugembe, naye tunuulira omwalo guli eri mwabamanyi emyalo Masese n'awalala. Tunuulira ebyuma biri eri ebyabutta ebya Bidiko wamaggwe ekibuga Jjinja nga bwe tuzze tugamba nti nakyo kibuga kigagga nnyo n'Obusoga okutwaliza awamu ngagga nnyo, naye ng'ekikyasigalidde be bano ba Dr. Joseph Muvawala okulaba butya bwe bayingiza abantu ba bulijjo mu omukulembeze w'eggwanga kyatera okuyita the money economy. So this is our journey now to Igenge Palace, and security is trying to contain the well, I'm just trying to direct our driver here so that we follow up with the king who is heading to the kingdom. Well, security has managed it that way, and we have left those thousands of the Basoga and the well-wishers who have escorted their king now to Igenge Palace. We told you earlier, access to Igenge Palace is only subject to accreditation and invitation card for those numbers which we were told is not exceeding 2,000 VVIPs, and the rest of the Basoga will witness whatever will be happening from here, from their screens and their radio stations. Baba wa Busoga wendogerera buti atuuse kunjira oba ku gate oba wankaki alijja okumuyingiza wano mu lubiri olulwe oba lwete olw'Igenge wano mu kitundu eky'Eidinda. Abaana ab'amasomero aba scouti n'abantu abatonotono obweyira abalindiriire wano maama ni baba boona baviireyo okubona nti bamuwerekera n'okumusangalira, okubona nti bamutuusa mu lubiri olw'Ejjinja. Fenno twagala okutegeeza nti ogwaffe tugukoze era tetujja kuba na kyakwekwasa kyonna. Mu mbeera yonna tukoze ogwaffe, era Kyabazinga wuuno ayingira wano Eigenge ku lubiri okubona nti ayidde okusembeza abagenyi be ekiidulo eky'endawulo. Abagenyi bwe banaamala okulya bayidda mu mbeera eyo bonaboona okusimbula bayitiko yonna yonna eyo gye baviire. Walina wayita kubaawo okwogera kutono okuva mu bagenyi ab'ebendawulo. Banaamala okwogera nsuubira nti ni baba wano weene wayita okwogereraku. The king and the queen are officially making their way into the palace. And this is a very memorable moment, especially to the king, who has been coming here as an individual. But now, this time round, the queen is driving in here with someone special, and that is the queen, Jovia Mutesi. I mean, it is history which has been written today. This kingdom and palace, as you all remember, the Obote and the Amin governments tried to pull them down. But it has been the effort of the NRM government to ensure that they have refurbished it up to this level where we are now seeing it looking very magnificent and beautiful as it is. But the kingdom, and as the subjects have always been saying, that the beautiful palace has been lacking someone special. And that someone special is now just making her way here. And that is the queen, who is going to be carrying on the duties of the mother of Busoga, and probably to support the queen and the king in ensuring that these thousands of Busoga you have seen around Jinja, they will tap into the vast opportunities and experience. As we all know, the queen is very educated. He is coming from a family which has loved God up to the top, and he is likely going to be the kind of success in this kingdom. We all know the man always seeks most times advice and assistance from the women, and the queen is here to begin from that note. Banaife butini tutuuse wano Igenge, era nga baba wuyo ali kutuuka ni mama oweira obusoga ge bulindirire. Kino kiseera kyamasanu, twenda okwebaza mwena mwena ababeniife gye tutandikire, era twenda okubakoba nti baba wuuyo awo mumubona ali ne mama Jovia Mutesi. Nkakasa nti olunaku luno lwe babaire balingiriraku, bwe baire balowoozaku, era basangaavu ino nti n'obusoga bwidye mu bungi nga bwe mubwaine okubaawo ku mbaga yaibwe eno. Fena twenda kukubera nti kino kituwaire omukisa nga ife abazaalibwa ku mulembe oti ni guno emyaka tulina mimpi, wayinza okubulayo omulimu omulala oba omukisa omulala okubona ku kino kye tulibona olwaleero. The queen and the king are now leaving their chairs, they're sloping down. That is William Gabulana Diope, the fourth, the king of Busoga Kingdom, with the newly wedded queen of Busoga, and that is Jovia Mutesi. They will be ushered into a private arrangement here, and for us as media, we will keep a distance, but we will later return with you from the reception, which we understand is going to last not for so long. The queen and the king are making their way into the royal regalia here at Igenge Palace. We want for now to first hold it here, unless if my camera person can just give you a sample of the arrangement of the reception venue here, where we are now going to witness the last lap of these events. Then we shall have a water break and probably try to mobilize some energies for the final events, and that is the reception. We were here yesterday, and although the arrangements were in gear to ensure that we have a better reception here, it wasn't good and beautiful as it is today. We want to give an applause to whoever has worked tooth and nail. I guess they worked night and day to ensure that they give us what our eyes are seeing today. And probably we will peacefully stay in this place. For us who have never gotten a chance of taking water from the the palace, I think we should be warming up ourselves and have a drink. Probably it might not be necessarily be water, but any other drink which cannot disturb us physically and mentally. Then we will make it the end of the events. As you can hear, this is the cultural entertainment. They are trying in a very short period of time, as they expect the queen to be here and the king, they are trying to give us a sample of what they have been doing or training for. You see the smiles on their faces. They're dancing, but very happy, meaning they're dancing for their king. Wow, you can see the well-dressed men, they're drumming the different cultural instruments here in Busoga. You can hear what they are saying. Embaga ali ku UBC TV nyumirwa tetwayogedde dda.